Brain Training and Speed Reading. Guide to Increase Your Reading Speed and Train Your Brain. Written by Jason M. Kirst. Narrated by DMS. Brain Training Volume 1. How to train your brain to see you're stronger, better, and more capable than you think. Written by Jason M. Kirst. Narrated by DMS. Right Brain Education is a learning program intended to support youngsters and grown-ups use and lift the two sides of their cerebrum, the legitimate left mind and the inventive right mind. It very well may be applied to both early youth learning and grown-up improvement and enhancement. Much the same as your muscles, your mind needs to exercise to keep it in great working request. Keeping a solid eating regimen, working out, and getting enough rest are the absolute most ideal approaches to ensure your mind remains sound. Past that, there are a couple of approaches to upgrade your mental aptitude, despite the fact that outcomes are blended on expanding real subjective capacity, utilizing measures, for example, IQ and explicit cerebrum tests, gaining some new useful knowledge, working your memory, and pursuing are, for the most part, extraordinary approaches to work your mind as far as possible. For your mind, nothing is better than learning new things. Your brain is like a muscle that must be constantly challenged. Otherwise, there is no reason to stay strong and fit. It was described earlier in the book that our brain is plastic. It ensures that your brain changes at both physical and chemical rates when you learn something new and practice it regularly. So, you are developing ever stronger neural networks that are more and more effectively connected. They exercise a variety of cognitive functions with every learning process for every new skill they develop and new information you take in. Focused long-term memory, working memory, rational and spatial thinking, analysis, decision-making, problem-solving, and comprehension. The brain does not function in your machine like a hard drive where each piece of information is given its own demarcated region. If you were to save 100,000 times the same piece of information on a hard drive, it would be flipped up and useless. On the other hand, taking in the same data 1,000 times in our brains would only make the connection.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?